All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Handyman back again with an update to this little oil situation we got on this Cub Cadet 0 turn. Did some more hunting around. As you can see, I jacked it up and put a jack stand under there to get this side up where that tire was flat, to give me a little bit more clearance under there with my air gun, taking those blades and stuff off. And while I was over here, I don't know if you can see, I noticed a little oil in the thing. So I'm already down here. I'm gonna look around and looked on that side. Like I said, that's pretty dry. We've got from the middle here all the way around to this side where we finding remnants and residue of oil. So this is where we want to focus on when we're looking for an oil leak or something like that. Normally the bearing under the bottom that connects to the belt deck pulley, those will go bad if your mower sits up for a while. They get dry rotted just like tires and stuff like that. It's rubber, it's a seal, so that can go bad. And like I said, you'll end up with a mist down on the bottom because that's where it be going. Usually you won't get it up here. So we're need to focus above that point because we're getting oil above where that seal would normally be up here on the deck. If it was a seal, it'll most likely be on the ground or down there on those components or underneath the mower, something like that. So I got to looking around and I've checked this thing twice because I've noticed a little oil there before, but nothing of this really magnitude. And something told me to try and twist that, and I noticed in front of it there's no oil, and right under it starts the oil, and then you get a trail all the way back. Now granted, it's some high a little there. I don't understand that. I see maybe a little bit on the filter where that could have come from, but that's a new filter. I believe all that stuff's supposed to be tight. I did all that oil change, everything on this mower already. The only thing I had to do was, like I said, the spindle and the blade and get some tires on it. But I don't know if you can see them. Hold that right there. Reach in there with my hand, and something said turn it or try to, and boom, just hand tight, that thing turn loose. So this is what I'm assuming. I thought it was coming leaking from the cap. Maybe this bad. You have to squeeze this and pull it in order to get the, to drain the oil, down through there. You put your rubber hose or something and go down there and change the oil. But I seen the oil there, so something says twist that thing and try to see if it's loose with your hand. And that's where you're more than likely gonna be getting your oil leak from, right there. Because like I said, just hand tight, that pressure in that mower, everything, I'm pretty sure, and even with sitting still, that that oil will drip out of there. So I'm gonna try to snug that up. I see it's an O-ring in there on the back, but it's threads back there, so that doesn't look right, because that doesn't screw down there that far in there for that O-ring to have to be there. There's no kind of lip for it to rest in there or anything like that. So I'm thinking the best thing is gonna be Teflon tape. Do some research on my parts thing and see if it's a rubber gasket in there, because like I said, that's normally the problem. If it's a rubber gasket in there, it's not supposed to be. Somebody been screwing with that. That might have been how they thought they was gonna change the oil or something like that, when, like I said, the only thing you have to do to change the oil is pull this little cap off, connect your little rubber hose or something to there to make sure you drain down through there. Otherwise it's gonna run all over your mower. Push these little pins and pull, and your oil will start to flow. Of course, like I said, take your dipstick everything out so you can have get good vacuum, get all that good stuff out of there. And yeah, I think we found the problem on that, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna end this here and get back to what we was gonna do. Like I said, we're gonna try to put some Teflon tape. I'm sure that's all it needs, and a good snug down, and that should fix that problem. So just wanted to show y'all that. Like I said, all it takes a little time and a little effort to hunt down the problem. It's a problem to everything if there is a problem. So take your time, deduce this and that, and I'm pretty sure you can come with a solution, which I can almost guarantee this what's going to be the problem. It runs too good, functions too good for it to be anything else. And like I said, we're getting oil up high, not down low. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. We're going to get that taken care of, and we're going to get back to see if we can flip in this thing. Gonna change the battery out here in a minute. I guess, well, while I'm here, I do a video on that. I'm not going to actually take it loose, but we've got these two right here. That's a looks like 7/16, 7/16, and that's a 7/16. That's a 3/8. But we got the standard wrenches right there, and we're gonna snatch this out. One thing I just wanted to let you note to you, always, any vehicle that has a battery, disconnect your negative first, always. And then your positive. And then when you put it back on in reverse order, always connect your positive first and your negative last. And that's how you do that. Like I said, 2 wrenches on this one, and yeah, 2 7/16 on here. It should just break free. And let's see here. And when you take that, like I said, then you don't have to worry about nothing sparking, especially when you take that off. She already pretty much broke free. She don't look that bad. Like I said, she'll come right off of there. But you get the picture, get that off. Then you can get that one off, take the battery out, swap it out with the new one. One more thing I want to show you on the battery too. This is the new battery, and this is what we need. Sometimes you see the positive over here and the negatives over here. Sometimes you get the battery, they're crossed over, and that's not gonna work on this mower. If it's crossed up, that means you'd have to reach your hot over there and your negative over there, or either turn your battery around, and then those posts will be right there, ground each other out, because I'm sure they would hit. So, you know, just wanted to show you on that. Make sure you get the correct battery. Don't just throw a battery in there. It's a reason that battery, and they are different. They're not all the same. So just make sure you pay attention to that, and you get your stuff serviced up pretty much, you know, by yourself, and don't need to pay somebody lots of money to do simple things for you. Till next time, handyman, we'll talk to y'all then.